Good morning, everyone, or afternoon if you're in the Europe, or evening if you're in Asia, depending on where you are. If I don't know where you all are, so work it out yourselves. Good morning, Alberto, Stone Cold, Mike, the usual suspects. Flip Jug, not seen you for a while, buddy. How you been? Daniel, how you getting on? Quiet morning this morning. Not much happening. Did anybody get on Reddit yesterday? I'd already gone to bed by the time I got tired of waiting for it. I got to a little after midnight and it still hadn't gone live, so I thought, give it a miss. Hey Glenn, anybody getting on Reddit? It looks like it didn't. I mean, there wasn't a single volatility halt on it as far as I can see, so it doesn't look like it was too volatile. Given that I think it was kicked off at like 47 or something and went up to 57. I'm surprised. I thought it might be here comes the 8 o'clock scrum. It's going, Reddit dumping. Yeah, it's the whole dollar dump. Dollar flush, rather. That's Reddit. The markets are looking kind of sideways again. Kind of a non-event yesterday, really. I mean, it gapped up, then pulled back, but still finished higher than the previous closing price. It was a red candle, but a higher day. So we got a new all-time high on the S&P 500 yesterday, as I expected we would, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Nah, that was just I'll go spike. All right, is that what's going on there? Flip Jug. It looks therapeutics. Let's see, is there a catalyst driving this move? It's up 26%. It depends, Plathu. It should be affected positively because they will have reserves, but the availability will become less, and that will push the price up. So what they are mining, so the cost to mine will become less. It'll become less. So the more that they mine, the more they learn, because the price will go up. So it should affect them positively. Seeing any news? Testing high of day. Outlook Therapeutics receives European Union positive CHAMP opinion as a treatment for wet AMD, whatever that means. What's going without me? Test. Do it your slide. Reds are quite big on this, as much as 20 cents. Come on, get over 10 on the bid. Take the bid with you, over 10. That's what we're looking for. You want to do it. Oh, you want to. Up you go. Stop being selfish. Stop being shellfish. Take the bid with you when you go. Told you 3 times now. Take the bid with you when you go. You're not doing it, are you? Cheers, Ed. I need some of that. Aging, stop me aging. nice. Very nice. I'll take that off there. Hey Adam, how you doing, buddy? That takes us over goal, first trade of the day, like that, and recovers yesterday's drawdown. Doesn't put us. I don't think. Let me just have a quick look at what I need. March. That's 3.5k down in March. Oh, we're still 3.5. Still k down. Break of 11 now. More aggressive now. We've got a bit of a cushion. What's that, Dan? No, I can't add any more. I'm pretty much. I've probably got 700. I could probably add about 700 shares. Well, about less than about 500 shares. If I hit if I hit the 9, I'm pretty much maxed out, leveraged out here. Pretty much max leverage. I'm going the wrong way. Come on. a nice cool break of $11, which is the high of days, which is my average buy-in right now. It is, yeah. It is, Ryan. %16 margin requirement, I think, is what it's listed as. No, we don't want to be going down that far. That's in on the 10. $10. Be what? Mine too, Mike. What's the news on Apple, Adam? New news? Or is that court case still driving the cost down? It's pretty flat on the day at the moment. Not yet, it isn't, mate. It could be a red trade if it doesn't move back up. Unrealized 1800 and realized 1740. So there's a bit of a disparity there. I need it back up at $11. It basically means you need to put 15% into the 85% the broker will lend you. So it's a 6 to 1. Or it's 16% actually. It's a 6 to 1. $6x margin leverage. I'll get to that later, Alistair, but well spotted. A little over 4,000. With the realized just shattered, so I've got buying power on this of about 7k left. Of course, I won't get all, I'll be able to use all of that. I'll keep the 7. I'll keep the 16 for now. No, still no leverage on it. The IPOs you very rarely get leverage on, unless it's yeah. Very often you don't get leverage on an IPO. That's a good start to the day. Could have been worse. Could have been better. Could have instead of buying 11, should have waited for the pullback and bought the and bought 10. Breaking new highs. So I'm going to go in. I'm not going in big. Spreads. That's why I'm not going in big, because I want to be able to buy the dip if it pull back from the highs. Yeah, just it was a nice flag. This was a nice bull flag. So even though I bought at the top, didn't max leverage, I didn't have the ability to buy it. If I had a bit more equity, I would have bought down here, because it's a nice bull flag setup. It was a lovely strong bull flag, that. Coulda, woulda, coulda, yeah. In the spread, I don't like being between the spreads. Always the highlight to me when I'm caught between spreads. Much as 20 cents on the spreads, by the way, so you need to factor that in. Your risk. Cheers, Alistair. Can't tell I was in a rush this morning. And dyslexic. It's a new low here. I think I will leave it. They're green. Volume's dying out, you see. Yeah, grammar police. I've been on my back my whole life. I'm dyslexic, so that doesn't bother me. Like these 20-cent spreads. Small account, when you're in pretty much max leverage, 20-cent spreads make a big difference. We're going to get any news drops at the bottom of the hour. I suppose that's a good question. Get over the 9, back up to 11. Not holding much hope out with this right now. In terms of a break back up. But no. Here we go. Maybe. No, maybe not. Now let's get back in. Right. Who's criticising my Yeah, okay, fair enough. Happy now? Bloody grammar police. Right, get that like count up. Just see me make 600 bucks in 5 minutes. 10 minutes. Not only am I still green, managed to stay still green, I'm still over goal, so a win's a win. Only it doesn't cover yesterday's pullback yesterday, so there's that much. FRSX. Have a look at that one as well, John. That's let's have a quick look. Somebody said there's news on Apple. Let's have a quick look at Apple. What is the news? Apple. Common stock, Friday. So Apple held talks with China's Baidu over AI for its devices. So Apple discussing using Baidu's AI tech and its because it's a US company using China step. What do you think? What do you think Capitol Hill will have to say about Apple using Chinese AI? Nothing, I'll bet. Apple's antitrust lawsuit. Nothing. CEO Carl Pei revives old treat with Steve Jobs' email saying the most beautiful gardens require walls to thrive. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Don't know what big news you're talking about there, Adam. Don't know any big. I can't see any big news on Apple. Foresight Autonomous, lower price, up 40%, 42% on the day. Didn't trade Reddit. I went. I know they're getting sued, but that's hardly big news. It's not exactly new news, Mike. I didn't trade Reddit yesterday, Neith. I waited till kind of 12:30 midnight, and I just got fed up of waiting. There's nothing else moving either, so I thought, you know what? I'm going to bed. I'll pick up with this tomorrow, and if there's continuation tomorrow, we can have a look at it. But no, Reddit not actually down on the day today, but wasn't as volatile as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, it's antitrust lawsuit. I wouldn't say the government's suing them. It's an antitrust lawsuit. That's all it is. But today's news is that they're in talks with Baidu for Chinese company, by the way, with CCP links, in talks with Baidu to use their AI. So go figure how that will work. Anybody see anything else? FSRX is probably the only thing moving. It's under $2, so look, fill your boots if you like this kind of thing. Not for me, but it's the only thing still with upwards momentum right now. That damn puff is annoying me. What it's barking at. I'm to dwarf. I'm gonna have to. Let's. Why does my LinkedIn chat not come up on the feed? Hey Martin, good to see you again. Yeah, Tesla's been having a bit of a torrid. The whole market's down at the minute. So the SPY's down, Nvidia's down to 910, down to 910. You've got to love the Nvidia action right now. Reddit trying to crawl back up to 49.35 right now. Here we go, another low price one, BLIN, which is Bridgeline Digital. And that just quick spike, looks like it's going to be a pop and drop. That's why I don't like these lower price ones. Went up to 147. Shut that dog up. Hey Thunderman. I'm not building a new house, Mike. I'm moving into a new house. It was Alistair that's building a new house. I think you got the messages mixed up yesterday. We're moving next week. Contracts are all signed. It goes to notary later, so on Tuesday, and then I should be able to get the keys by the end of the week. Oh, Foresight still breaking highs. I don't live in Cebu, Adam. Do me get there. Which is the next island across from Cebu. That's what I want to do. Quick look at Reddit. I've got great volume. Considering it was IPOs yesterday, a lot of chatter about it. It's not huge volume. I don't know even if the IPO's completed, have been announced yet. I mean, there's a lot of institutional ownership going into Reddit, I guess. I think there was only 9% reserved for retail traders, I was reading. It was like less than a tenth of the shares outstanding were reserved for retail traders. Bigger, better. Right. And more importantly, ours. What else is moving? Anything? So today is Friday the 22nd. One more trading week after this week in March. Well, it's not a dedicated trading room, but there's a loft room which I'll convert into that kind of an office media room, so gaming and movie nights and things like that. So it's just big enough. Sofa in there, projector on the wall. Use the projector for my Benzinga scans, I guess. So we're going to test the VWAP again at 10.27, and that's the difference between getting a stock, reasonable price that you can use leverage on, versus these piddly $2-3 stocks with no leverage. You can make a lot more money with that way. I hope April is more like January, John. I lost quite a bit in February. Well, ish. Nearly 30k. I didn't have a great February, but there's other reasons besides that. An emotional February. An emotional roller coaster was February for me. Guys, less than half of you actually smash the thumbs up button, so get on that now. Whilst everything's just taking a bit of a lull, while everything's a bit just consolidating and got a bit quiet, while we're waiting for the next breakout, just take a moment to smash that thumbs up button. That's all I'm asking for. Appreciate that. We need to get another 25 likes before the bell rings. I mean, we do have 45 minutes, but the sooner we get it done, the sooner you'll stop me from chattering about it. Also, it is Palm Sunday this coming Sunday, so and if you're not a Christian, you might not know what that is, but or uneducated, you might not know what that is, but it's the supposedly the day that Jesus came out of the desert after 40 days and 40 nights of fasting. So you can now start eating chocolate as of Sunday again. If you've been giving it up for Lent or whatever it is you've been giving up for Lent, that's finished. Lent is finished on Sunday, and I'm doing an Easter sale. So if you want to buy, if you want to get access to the Day Trade with Tony education course, 35% off. You get that education material, you get me as a mentor, you get all my reading material as well, you get access to the private Discord. So it's great value for 35% off. And the longer you subscribe into, the more you save. Simple as. Well, there's still a week left of March, John. You might have the best week ever. Only takes one stock. For gold today was $200, so. Hey Awick, how's you, buddy? Salute to you. Double bottom there, maybe. If this can get over the VWAP, it might have another go. That's $11 again. 5-day, 11.35. Reddit up at 49.50. That'll be its first full. There is an IPO today, Auna Inc. So AUNA is the ticker, funnily enough. Also the name of the company. Don't know if that will go. I probably think that's probably going to get pushed. But Lobo was IPO yesterday. We had Blackhawk, who's still barcoding from yesterday, IPO, and of course Reddit. Reddit is now 49.80s, 49.70s, 49.80 on the ask. So trying to make a move back up towards the yesterday's closing price. Pretty flat though, to be fair. Yeah, you managed to get a good portion out of Outlook, did you, John? Great to hear. Great to hear. Looking at anything else, NTRB, no volume on it. Yeah, so it's one stock, all it takes. It's all it's taken this morning to get me over goal, nearly 3x goal. So has to be a good one to get me out of retirement now. You guys, who managed to get some out? Who else have you managed to get some out of Outlook? I'd look. You do you, boo boo. But Reddit, I would wait probably till at least the end of next week before I start looking at swinging it, so I can just get a feel for how it's working on a daily. It's pretty flat. I mean, you're going to get the opening IPO volatility, maybe a bit of continuation today, but then you're going to need at least 3 or 4 days of action to see how it's trading, what the market likes. You know, let it find an FMV, see what happens. But look, you do you, boo boo. Nice. You were able to short it, CC. Oh, we're going to get a breakout then. Guess not. Over $0.50 psychological level, getting rejected. Can't get over this low. Just 10 cents. Yep. Base hits, as we say. Base hits. Oh, it's hard to borrow with my broker. Who's your broker, CC? Comes back down to the VWAP. It's quite a confluence of support around the VWAP right now. It's at 10.29. It comes down to VWAP around the $0.25, which is where the 20 is as well. Currently 10.30, 10.29. So $0.25 just below it. So maybe a dip by there. We'll see. Who said anything about baseball getting? Thank you, Mom. Hello, dog. Did she not? You've not been in? Yeah. That puppy been barking. Used to like the 9 on the 5 minute, you mean? It's been nowhere near the 20. That's EMA. I don't know if you're talking about. Yeah, I've got the 20 EMA up, and it's not been nowhere near the. Wait to see if we get a 5-minute breakout here. Over the $0.75 level. How much? 50? Maybe can get, let's throw a little line on the 5. Yeah. $0.75 level is the resistance level. Also on its way up, that's where it found resistance as well before the pull back to the well, click the live button, dude. It helps you catch up. If you hover over the bottom of the video, you got an option to click live, and it brings you up to speed. Got a little over half an hour before the market actually opens, guys. Evening, Mick. That's terrible spreads. Don't like these spreads. These 20-cent spreads. They're not good for the heart, these 20-cent spreads. You're looking at the price, actually, it's on the ask, you like moved 2 cents, but on the bid, you're down 20. It's like, on a small account, not great. What else is moving? Outlook is the momentum stock right now to the upside. MRNO is testing 20, we've got trying to hold 24. What a breakout. Well, we're all trading besties here, Mike. Well, we'll see if it's going to be slow or not. I'll tell you what is slow, getting that like counter up to over 50 likes on YouTube. That's bloody slow, I'll tell you that much. I can't believe I keep having to prompt. How many of you are here every single day and I keep having to prompt you? I mean, come on. 9 o'clock. That was a bit of a drop. 40-cent drop. Where's the puppy? My puppy's here, but we've got her cousin staying with the other puppy, and it's annoying. Cute, but annoying. You know how little puppies are. Yeah, well, she's right next to me asleep. Thank you, Apple. Not snoring yet, but that might come later. She's my trading buddy. You guys are my trading besties, but she's my trading buddy. MFI or MSI? I'm waiting for it to move back up. Bounce on the 10. Bounce on the whole dollar of 10. Back over the $0.50, I think we're golden. 14 cents away. To be fair, the volume's not been great over the last. I've got a couple of volume spikes there, but nothing significant. And the higher volume candles have been red, so. "25 minutes to the market open." Yeah, I hope we get more than this today, Mike. Come on. Of a A damp squib if this is all we're getting. Not a lot moving at all across the market. Certainly not the low float stocks. MRNO is up there quite a bit and is moving. It's not really. It's moving again, but it's not. Forex traders love their indicators, Mike. Don't worry about it. This is looking breaking out of that ascending support though. So it's breaking a little bit lower than that ascending support. I'm looking at why I bought down there. I thought ascending support, happy days. We'll get a bounce. We didn't get it. Well, we did. We got a little bit, but breaking underneath that ascending support now. Well, we've got a little over 20 minutes to go before the market opens, so there's always something moves at the open. It's just whether it's a good move, whether it's worth taking or not, you know? The volume is dying out on this. Some of the indicators are okay to watch for longer term trends. They're great for swing trading, but when you're day trading, nothing beats price action. Shut up, Marg. You're getting me confused now. I'm king of the BS. Test that $0.50. MRNO still below the VWAP, so that's hitting the top of the surging stocks, but I don't like it. Top momentum stock to the upside. INTJ, the top momentum stock to the downside. It was an IPO earlier this week. Under $2 now. $0.50. We're looking for that $0.50 breakout. Maybe I've gone a bit too big on this one. Too much risk. Yay. 50. 50 on the ask. Come on. Over 50. 50 on the bid. 45. 7. Stop teasing me. You're worse than my fiance. Oh, not quite. This time. Best way to be, Morg. Keep your charts as clean as possible. I say that. I mean, I've got 3 MAs on the VWAP, and I've got the volume by price, and of course volume, and ATR. What else? Coming back down now. Oh, we've got 18 minutes left. Still think Outlook has stuff left in it. Micro Algo just moved, did it? Was this a reverse split, was it? Not seeing any news. Looks like some kind of reverse stock split. Micro Algo. Yeah, reverse stock split. Looks like something like a 10-to-1 or something. 20-to-1, I don't know. It's a reverse stock split. And that's what these are crappy companies. They really are. So what I mean by that is it's the price will drop and it'll drop and it'll drop and it'll drop. So it's below $1. Then they're out of NASDAQ compliance because they're on the NASDAQ exchange. So they'll have to do a reverse stock split to maintain compliance listing. And then they'll artificially pump the stock with some news. And then they'll hit the market with an offering again to go back to the original float size that they had, but dilute the stock and it'll tank the stock price and rinse and repeat. It's the only way they make money. I suppose you can hear her now snoring. Yeah, it's a nice little move, was that? Missed it. Another reverse stock split in BCAN. That's pulling back beyond Canasoft. Definitely not. Oh, Mark, I thought you was being serious then. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Micro algo. I mean, what are they now? They're 1,000% up on yesterday's price. Of course, that's not. I'm not serious about that. Either the swapping my Nvidia for micro algo or the fact that it's 1,000% up. It's the price is 1,000% different, but the equity position is also 1,000% difference. So the actual price is the same. Oh, it's slightly up on the day micro algo. It's actually 14% up, actually. It's not too bad. The equivalent price yesterday would have been 425. Go up to 625, 626. It's not bad. I don't know why I've got that there from previous days of trading this when it was genuinely up at this price. Yeah, it's a terrible chart. MVFI. Oh, we've got another little flag and then another pop. 20 cents. Yeah. Can't catch them all. It's not Pokemon. We've got 10 minutes, a little over 10 minutes, 10 minutes and change. Then the market's going to go berserk for 5 minutes and we're going to see how much money we've lost. Yeah, it's look below $10 now, below the VWAP. Looking a bit weak. $9.65 was the previous swing low. Got a double bottom there, which moved up well. We'll see. You never know. You might get some movement at the open. It might just gap and crack. Could be a gap and go. Probably going to be a gap and crack. Same thing with NVFY. Don't like getting into a position this close to the open though. So much red over the last 15 minutes. Testing high of day. 357 is the high of day, so it's not quite there yet. 355. Yeah, 6 more likes, guys. Come on, we've got 9 minutes. 6 more thumbs up. Do it all on one hand if you're from Alabama or Manchester. Let's get over 50 before the bell rings. It's actually at resistance. It's at high of day, Mike. But I think you're talking about daily resistance. On the daily. Yeah, we're actually at that level now. Previous daily resistance. I like to think that's true, Getting. I'd have to check the stats, but I hope that's true. This could move after the you know, reverse stock splits have had a volatility over the last few months. So it could move after the bell. Yeah, I struggle with that a lot. Still do all day, that's the mentality thing. Is when you're getting a cushion, it's you tend to go bigger and bigger and scaling up before your time. Just stick to a level that you're comfortable with, and take your profits, cut your losses at the levels that you're at. Don't be holding on to things too long. I mean, I'm prone to doing it myself, so it's not as easy as I can tell you. It's not as easy as it is to say it, because when you start trading bigger, you're expecting bigger gains. You're kind of factoring in bigger losses, and then we don't like to be wrong. If you get into the habit of cutting your losses early, you eliminate those big losses. Don't revenge trade. I'm terrible for revenge trading. You don't have to be right on every entry, Getting. Yeah, that's probably one of the best pieces of advice that I've heard on this channel or any channel. Is that you could take 2 or 3 entries on the same stock, and it could be the 4th entry that actually gives you that 50-60 cent move, and you've lost 10 cents on the first 3. You end up a net 30 cent up on the day. Yeah, don't dip buy from a position of weakness. Only dip buy from a position of strength. Got a cushion on the day or a cushion on the trade, then that's looking for that breakout and completely missed it. And wouldn't let me buy 2.5. Buy 2, but not 2.5. I could see the chart moving, but there was nothing moving on my P&L. I was like, what's going on? Big swings. Flying, but oh, it's hella choppy. We're back green again. Not where we need to be, but 3 minutes to the open. I'm going to change the scanners over so I can concentrate on trading, and got 2 minutes left before the bell rings. Spreads are horrible. 20 cents. Absolutely all day. That's exactly what I do. Then you need to alter the gap of your trailing stop. If you're getting stopped out over and over again on a trailing stop, you need to widen the stop. Go a little bit smaller, like half your size, and double and double the width of your stop. You're risking the same amount, but you're less likely to get stopped out. MVFY and OTLK are the two momentum stops going into the open. Okay, guys, good luck. Got 20 seconds. Ready to put 49. Here we go. Casino is open. A big loss. That's half my equity. That was a bit nasty, not putting the stop in place there. Should have been a grand up there if I'd taken the profit when I was supposed to. Ouch. Ouch, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Now I need to take stock and see how I can recover some of that. Took my eye off it for 1 second. Well, less than a second. I'll tell you exactly what happened. I need to be careful. So I got in and I went to double up for the breakout of the pre-market highs and it went without me. I went to cancel the order and it went all the way up and pulled back. So, and it filled on its way back down. And it wasn't quick enough to get the stop in place. Started with a little over 4K in the account today. Cast, like I say, that's half my half today's equity gone. So took my eye off it for half a second to cancel the order that it went without me. Bullish action to the upside, and I shouldn't have bothered taking. I should have just taken the profit up at the top and then cancelled it. You know, it is what it is. Gonna gap down as well. NVFY is really trying to. I'm not taking 500 shares. Just refuse. Point blank refuse to trade with less than 500 shares. It's halted now, yeah, and it's going to gap down. Not enough volume on that. It's moving up nice, but no volume on it. Reddit about to test $50. Not something I'll be trading, but overnight Reddit going green on the day. Big move. $2 move. 53.85 is the halt to the upside, so got a way to go before it can halt. My balance will be about less than 2K. I've got to be mindful of this now. Well, yeah, absolutely, Dan. Yeah, no volume on that one either. MVFY. Yeah, the problem with MVFY is that no leverage on it yet. Breaking lows again. Don't trust that now. Where's all the volume come from? Oh, where's all the volume gone, should I say? No, we've not got a lot to move, Stone Cold. So we'll do that over a weekend. I suppose the question is, will I get the connectivity sorted out before when we move? That's probably the biggest question. So we'll see. Next on. No leverage, can't trade that. Volume's not great either, but it's moving up fairly big. MRNO altered to the upside. Not quite at the VWAP yet. We'll see. Well, it will be getting, because I'm going to be getting Starlink. Oh. I wasn't going to get it here if I knew that was going to be moving. I didn't know when it was going to be moving. I was expected to be moving in July. Things have happened a lot quicker, so we'll figure. Yeah, big pool. Big pool. Nice one. Big garden for the dog to run around. And the little one. Nice big terrace. Hey, it's a lovely house. Trading poolside at night. It's bad enough getting bitten by mosquitoes. I'll give you a tour of the place, but $24.65 resumption on Murano Global. Oh, slight 24, 20. It looks like it's pretty rough. Not far off flat now. 24.47. It's 24.39. So a slight gap up on Murano Global. That should be in 2 minutes. Outlook starting to make another move back up. Yeah, I think I'll get a bug zapper. I'll have a look. They're cheap enough. Should have been nice to short if it off the VWAP fade there. Maybe get a double bottom and a move back up. Right, look, but right now I don't trust it. Boeing breaking highs. Boeing's having a lovely day. $4. NVFY still moving up, breaking highs, pulling back from the highs, and back under $4. Consumption on Murano Global. Wow. Spreads on this, $2. $2 spreads. Wow. I could take a position on this now, like 500 shares, and it would wipe me out just by taking a position. I lived in Dublin for the last 20 years, so I wouldn't say snow, but certainly sleet and slush, and lots of rain. That's why I decided to move to the tropics there, John. Was playing hell on my arthritis. Let's see. Amitis moved well yesterday. All dollar resistance. Don't want to get involved in that. Profitable trade now. Let that play out. See what it does for me. 10-cent trailing stop. Yeah, that's all right. Grey from October to April. I could stomach that if I was in Dublin. In Dublin, it's grey from January to December. Literally. So we've got a nice little sniffer of a comeback here. Keep going. Have a nice dollar move to the upside. Let's get to the halt level and then a $2 gap up. That will be lovely. I'll take a look for you. MRNO, halt to the downside. Resumption 23.22. So about a 70-cent drop. What I'm looking at. There we go. We got stopped out for 400 bucks. That's a good start. MRNO at 70-cent gap there. Alistair, you know me. To be fair, a bit of bad luck and bad organisation on my part. Another profitable trade, just. And we get over the $0.50. There's the $0.50. Extra $5, an extra 100 bucks. It all counts. That's the start of today's amazing comeback. Another one in an Exxon, also moving big. Devil horns there on Amitex. Amitis, devil horns, don't like that. However, an Exxon isn't devil horns, it's just a pullback. So let's see, will we get a bounce on $7? Have I got leverage on this one? No, there's no leverage on this one, so I'm not trading it. I've already been here and said that there's no leverage on it, so Exxon. Yeah, Reddit pulling back. It went green briefly on the day, but didn't hold. A little over $50 on Reddit. Canopy growth. Quite a bit. So CGC canopy growth is up quite a bit. Getting another move here though. Book a new high. $0.20 range. I've only got a 10-cent stop on this. Probably should have put 20 cents on it. In hindsight, let's see. Looks like we could be golden. Not lose much if it pulls all the way back. 2 cents. Risking 2 cents on this at the minute. There we go, profitable trade. Trailing stops are wonderful. They really are, even if it's only 5 cents, 3 cents, whatever. As long as it pays for the cost of the trade, we're golden. Oh, even better. Trailing stops are golden. They really are. Oh, that's terrible slippage. Terrible slippage. I lost 4 cents on that slippage. Oh well. We go again. And I get my $80 back. play out. These 10-cent trailing stops on a meter seem to be doing the trick. Got our 10 cents there, so we can now look to scale in if we move up. Alt level 692. We're way off that. Unless we get a big spurt, I think I'll get stopped out before we get there, but at least this is a nice profitable trade compared to the last one. There we go. We made over $100 on that one. Top of the hour, and Ametis is the momentum stock right now. Double top here on the 5 minute, but I'm not going to get in there even if it just breaks above, if it pulls back. For a retest. Information. And VFY is under $4 now, back under $4. It did break VWAP, seems to be trying to bounce, but it's struggling at $4. Risking $200 on this. 20-cent trailing stop this time. Well, you may as well just not have stops in place at all if you're going to do that at end. But also, you've got the issue of by the time it takes you to there you go. By the time it takes you to actually cancel your stop and trigger it, it might, in that split second, it might flush beyond where your stop was in the first place. So it's not worth the hassle as far as I'm concerned. Well, what's the point of putting the stop there if you're not going to adhere to it? OEV going green on the day, about to. Canu, GOEV, Canu. The time it takes you to cancel the stop and then go and unless you use your panic button where it cancel everything and get out, even then there's a split second in between. It can flush in between, so it's you put your stops in place as your safety net. Hey Josh, good to see you, buddy. I do sell into strength around when I've got a bigger size, when I've got a bigger account. Scaling in and out is a common part of my strategy. So you're buying on the surge, and then as it's moving, you're selling, and then buying it back a little bit later, and selling and buying back. But you're constantly keeping a piece in there. You're just selling into the strength and buying more a little bit later. So that's a common practice that I do. But when you've got a small account, you're limited on your equity, so you can't keep buying into it and scaling in. You're pretty much scaled in from the off. But when you're trying to grow a small account quickly, you're pretty much scaled in from the off. Let's get over to $250. I'm going to take a small position. Back bounce. Actually, back bounce. Just something I decided to do at the beginning of the year, Josh. To be fair, last year I felt it stress-wise, and there's a number of different reasons, but I mean this was one of the factors. So I just I didn't want to stop trading. I don't have to trade now. That's the thing. I've got a nice portfolio. I've got enough cash in the bank. I'm in a very low cost of living area, so I could live comfortably now for a long time. But I didn't want to just stop trading. So I thought, okay, I don't want to be stressed out. I don't want to be grumpy and stressed all the time. I didn't mind that when I was on my own. So I'm just scaling back a little bit. I'll be going back up to a normal sized account. Once I grow it up there this month, over the next week, whatever I grow it up to will be the starting position for April. And then whatever I grow up to April, I'll be starting at 30K again from there on in upwards. So I just wanted to take the first 3 months and start with 5K each month, and away we go. 10K, I think it was each month I started with. Absolutely, CC. Nvidia's paying all my bills. I've kind of got past the point where I always want more. You know, whatever I'm earning, I want more. I used to be like that, and it's like I want a bigger salary, a bigger car, a bigger house, bigger. And then I got divorced and lost the majority of it. So it kind of was a reality check. What's important to me? Again, there's another factor there, Josh. So when it's getting after midnight, I start getting a bit tired, a bit fatigued. When I was in Dublin, I had all day to wait, and I was just pottering around, doing nothing, waiting for a nice stock to break. So if it breaks after midnight, which is for me right now is midday in market time, if it breaks after midday, I miss it. I don't trade power hour anymore, and I'm only trading. I'm getting up early to trade earnings if and when it suits. Actually, there's some nice. They're paying decent dividends there, Alistair. Yeah. Stick it back, recycle it, stick it back in, Alistair. I tried to work that out, Josh, myself, and I said 3 million is the magic number. That was always my goal, always my target. 3 million cash position. Well, not cash, but total, like assets, for 3 million net worth. That was always the goal. Anybody see anything else worth having a go at? I'm not seeing anything right now. Well, you've got to factor in your cost of living as well. As that's going up, you need to be able to invest it or continue to grow it at a rate higher than the cost of living just to maintain your standard of living. So, yeah. I've got quite a nice collection of rather expensive watches, and I like my watch, and I've got some nice shoes as well, which are quite expensive, but nothing like the watches, and that's my luxury. I like a nice glass of wine. I don't mind paying a reasonable amount for a bottle of wine, but I'm not one of these people that needs to have a Lambo or a Ferrari or what. I think that's just ridiculous. What's wrong with a Volvo or a Toyota or they did get you to the same place for the same price, but the capital cost is substantially less. And I couldn't have a bloody nice posh sports car here anyway because the roads are just not geared for it. I don't think so. It's already been over for NVFY. Volume, if the volume gets back over 1 million shares a minute, then maybe. If it gets over 4 and the volume's 1 million shares a minute, maybe. But it looks like it's spent to me. Oh, Alistair, you want to be me so badly, don't you? I'm frightened of wearing mine. I'm actually scared. I went out there with herself. I went out there. Where did we go? I can't remember where we went. We went out there somewhere as a date night, and I wore my my rose gold Rolex, the rose gold and chocolate, and I was because just the very nature of where I am and a lot of poverty, I was on high alert, So now I turn out to just wear my Milgauss or my Omega or something. I've got a few. I've got a couple of Rolexes. I bought my first AP last end of last year. Well, end of last year, whatever it was. And I've got two Breitlings. I've got quite a collection actually. Yeah. Yeah, I've broke the screen on my Patek. I've only got one Patek, and I've broke the screen on it. So I need to. They broke the glass on it, so I need to get that fixed. I don't know anyone here that, well, because I'm going to have to send it off because I wouldn't trust anybody here to do it. No, I've got the Daytona, rose gold and chocolate Daytona. Basically, I was wearing it when I met Alistair in Dublin, so he had to copy. And I bought my first AP last year, and then Alistair's just gone and got his. Well, just gone and ordered his. So Alistair wants to be me, obviously. They say the best the best form of flattery is imitation. But it's a nice watch, isn't it, Alistair? The Daytona's a lovely watch. OAV Tucano is over 450 now. He's a good lad. He's a good lad. Nice. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of money to put on a watch. It's not the most expensive. It was the most expensive one till I bought my AP, but yeah. It's not the stirring that bothers me. Get him. It's when he climbs in and joins me in bed. That's crossing the line. When he starts climbs into bed with me and starts spooning, that's crossing the line. I'm not having that anymore. I had to draw the line there. An Exxon curling back up, looking nice for a break over 750, I would say, if it continues. EWAC making moves. Oh my! I just cover it up. I've kept it. I've just covered it up. EWAC. I don't like that flush. Move up to 48 and the flush to 44. And then, yeah, another flush down there. EWAC is not looking very appetizing at all. Metex curling back up towards the VWAP. Ametis. AMTX. And we get a VWAP break. Yeah, we're over the VWAP. Just going to take a position there for the break of the $0.25. No worries, Alistair. Look after yourself, buddy. see. I'm barring a fast flush. This is now a profitable trade, even if it's only a couple of quid. Pretty much a scratch trade, that one. Well, a drink. We'll go again. OEV, it's stagnating around 450, but it's looking interesting. The Carnoon. Where's my 20? It's 10. 13. $6. Stop at 6. See where it takes me. $100 or so. Scale, and if it gets back over the $0.25. Oh, we get stopped out at 6. It is what it is. Wait for the $0.25 now. Where's the volatile parabolic movers when you need them? Oh. I got your back. I'll wash your back for good. Want your back? We wash your back. only risking risking a little bit there. Bucks. There you go. Yeah, break even across the two entries. Double horns. Okay, try and trade for piddly amounts on $2 stocks. Right, look, or Ametic's gonna come back. Luna. There we go. Let's have a look at Luna. On green on the day. Session high of 640. Volume's not great on it. Intuitive machines. Yeah. One of the top surging stocks right now, but not feeling it. Canopy growth. Breaking highs. Absolutely, Morg. I'm glad I've been trading small this last couple of months. Imagine how much I would have lost if I would have if we'd trading big. I might just stay small account until the markets pick up again, and then size up accordingly. Might be worth doing that until I get a string of green together, I think. Get 5 or more green days in a row, then I'll start scaling up, I think. Right now it's markets are so choppy and unpredictable. Better rehab is what I'm doing right now. We're gonna get a break at 580, that's the target. $0.10. Basics. Five and 9. Oh, 5 and 9 wasn't an option. Bye-bye, sweetie. $20 is the cutoff, so that's 55, 54. Five on is the 20. Up there now as it happens. You might be right there, Josh. Well, they're a bit choppy though, so you've only got this afternoon to go, but it's very choppy. Markets. Hope you've not got I hope your strike price isn't too far out. Did you buy them in the money, and you're just looking to make some gains, or have you got a strike price lower than the current price action? Testing the VWAP at $10. Well, you're gonna have to come back on Monday. I'm gonna end the stream here 10:30, and you're gonna have to come back on Monday to see how we get on, if we recover any of this. I'm got a little while to go, so I'm gonna end the stream here, and I'll see you all on Monday. Remember, it's now Easter time, so if you want to get on the Day Trade with Tony day trading education course, you can do so 35% off. Just hit the link tree. It's the link to the course in the link tree. I can get you up to 60% off on Benzinga as well. Check that out. Again, in the link tree. In the meantime, have a great weekend, and I will see you all on Monday. Same place, same time.